The vision of streets navigated by autonomous robotaxis rests heavily on a compelling promise: eliminating human error to achieve unprecedented road safety. Proponents, including leading developers like Waymo and Cruise, argue that by removing drivers susceptible to distraction, fatigue, or impairment, these AI-driven vehicles will drastically reduce accidents and save lives globally. They point to the sobering statistic that human error contributes to roughly 94% of crashes. Equipped with sophisticated sensor arrays, LiDAR, radar, cameras, and powerful artificial intelligence, robotaxis offer the allure of constant 360-degree vigilance and instantaneous algorithmic reactions, freed from human limitations. Yet this narrative faces intense scrutiny, as a series of troubling incidents, predominantly across the United States, forces a critical global reassessment. Are robotaxis genuinely safer, or are we merely exchanging known human frailties for unpredictable technological failures that introduce new risks? The core safety argument hinges on minimizing human fallibility, but real-world events paint a more complex and concerning picture. Disturbing incidents have repeatedly involved robotaxis failing to adequately detect or predict the movements of pedestrians and cyclists, leading to collisions. A particularly alarming case in San Francisco saw a Cruise vehicle strike a pedestrian and then drag her a significant distance due to its programmed post-collision maneuver, highlighting not just a perception failure, but also problematic emergency protocols. A Waymo vehicle in Phoenix similarly collided with a cyclist after reportedly misjudging their trajectory. Beyond pedestrian detection, robotaxis have frequently suffered unexpected immobilizations, freezing in active traffic lanes. These incidents, often termed bricking, occur when sensors become confused, mistaking fog for a solid barrier, for instance, or when the AI encounters a scenario its programming simply cannot resolve, creating significant traffic hazards and potential secondary collisions. Further complications arise from navigational confusion in complex environments, such as intricate intersections, unexpected construction zones, sudden road closures, or erratic human driving behavior, leading to near misses, actual collisions, and traffic disruptions. Confronted by regulatory pressure, public alarm, and operational setbacks, robotaxi companies have responded swiftly, though often reactively. Their primary tools have been deploying urgent software updates designed to patch specific flaws exposed by incidents, such as improving object detection algorithms in challenging lighting or refining responses around emergency vehicles. Operational strategies have also been adjusted, including tightening geofencing, restricting vehicles to areas deemed less complex, or suspending services entirely during adverse weather conditions like heavy rain or fog that notoriously degrade sensor performance. In significant actions following critical failures, Cruise recalled its entire fleet for comprehensive software updates after the San Francisco pedestrian incident, and Waymo has also issued voluntary recalls. Companies are also scaling up remote monitoring centers where human operators can potentially intervene if a vehicle encounters difficulty. While these responses demonstrate a commitment to addressing problems, they also starkly reveal the technology's current lack of infallibility and its reactive nature, constantly playing catch-up with the unpredictable chaos of real-world roads. Mounting criticism from global safety experts, regulators, and urban planners underscores that these responses haven't closed the safety gap. A fundamental concern is the unrealistic expectation of perfection. Critics argue that claiming current robotaxis are definitively safer than humans often overlooks the novel and potentially catastrophic types of failures they introduce. A system performing flawlessly 99.9% of the time can still fail disastrously in a critical 0.1% in ways that are difficult to predict or mitigate. The central challenge remains the edge case conundrum. While AI is trained on massive datasets, the real world presents an infinite array of complex, unpredictable scenarios that can overwhelm current systems. These include navigating dense, chaotic urban environments with jaywalkers, erratic cyclists, and unpredictable drivers, operating reliably in extreme weather like heavy rain, snow, fog, or blinding glare that severely impairs sensor accuracy, cameras blinded, LiDAR scattered, reacting appropriately to highly unpredictable actors like children darting into the street or animals, and handling situations involving sensor occlusion where critical objects like a pedestrian stepping from behind a large truck are temporarily invisible. Furthermore, the lack of transparency and standardized metrics is a significant hurdle. Companies often report selective safety data using proprietary methods, making independent verification and meaningful comparison with human driver safety performance in equivalent conditions extremely difficult. This opacity hinders public trust and robust regulatory oversight. As robotaxi technology expands beyond U.S. testbeds into cities across Europe, Asia, and the Middle East, experts are advocating for a more rigorous and pragmatic path forward. A paramount demand is the implementation of mandatory, independent third-party audits of the core AI systems powering these vehicles. Regulatory bodies worldwide need the authority and technical capability to conduct deep assessments, evaluating not just standard performance, but critically analyzing how the AI fails and its resilience in handling rare but dangerous edge cases. This requires a level of technical access and transparency that many companies have historically resisted. Simultaneously, establishing globally harmonized standards for safety reporting is essential. Mandatory disclosure of all incidents, including minor malfunctions and instances where the AI disengages, requiring remote or human intervention, is crucial for building a comprehensive and accurate understanding of real-world safety performance. Continued heavy investment in research and development is non-negotiable, focusing on enhancing sensor fusion to maintain reliability in adverse conditions and vastly expanding the scope of AI training scenarios to encompass a wider spectrum of critical but rare events. Given the demonstrable limitations of fully driverless technology in handling all real-world complexities, many safety advocates propose that the most prudent near-term approach involves a strategic hybrid model. This could entail significantly more robust and responsive remote human oversight systems, enabling operators to quickly comprehend complex situations and guide the vehicle when the AI reaches its limits. Alternatively, or additionally, maintaining human safety drivers physically present in vehicles, particularly when operating in challenging environments or during inclement weather, provides a crucial backstop. This semi-autonomous model leverages AI to reduce driver fatigue and enhance routine safety monitoring, while retaining the irreplaceable human capacity for judgment and improvisation in the face of true unpredictability.
The theoretical safety potential of robotaxis, centered on eliminating the toll of impaired and distracted human driving, remains a compelling and vital goal. However, the accumulating evidence from real-world operations serves as a powerful reality check. Assertions that current-generation robotaxis are definitively safer than humans are demonstrably premature and potentially hazardous if they foster undue public trust or lax regulatory frameworks. The technology, while undeniably impressive, is still maturing and demonstrably struggles with the infinite variables and sheer unpredictability of actual road environments. Achieving genuine safety requires moving decisively beyond corporate marketing claims and reactive software patches. It necessitates unwavering commitment to rigorous independent scrutiny, radical transparency in operations and data, the establishment of standardized global reporting protocols, and a pragmatic acknowledgement that, for the foreseeable future, the safest path might lie in a synergistic partnership between vigilant human oversight and artificial intelligence, rather than an unproven wholesale replacement of the human element. The journey towards safer roads through autonomy continues, but its success hinges on prioritizing and verifiable safety through evidence and caution above all else, ensuring these systems conclusively prove their reliability and resilience consistently and transparently before they become a ubiquitous fixture on our streets. The core question isn't merely whether robotaxis can be safer, but how society ensures they demonstrably are under all conditions before widespread adoption.